What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am here to do my NXT Takeover 30 2020 predictions. Now, NXT Takeover 30 happens this Saturday live on the WWE Network from the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. Now, this card for the 30th NXT Takeover in NXT's history is stacked from top to bottom. Now, as of right now, we have 4 big matches with 3 big titles on the line, so I am extremely excited to do my Takeover 30 predictions for you guys this year, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record coming into NXT TakeOver 30 after our last NXT TakeOver, which was NXT TakeOver that was in your house, we went 4-2. So our overall record coming in is 56-21. So we're coming in hot, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So hopefully in this video we will continue the winning ways. We're on a 3 pay-per-view winning streak. Hopefully in this video we make it number 4. Hopefully. Now, this is the first video in a combined 3 video day on the channel today, guys. So I hope you guys will be able to watch this video and all the videos that I put up on the channel. This month is the Summer of Dangerously, so as always, show your support by watching these videos, super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, and commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, big to go. And if you're a huge fan of NXT like myself, and you're ready for NXT TakeOver number 30. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is... Just 2. Woo woo! Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Now, if they do add any other matches to this card, or if there's any last-minute announcements, I'll have them all in the comment section down below. But I'm going to do the 4 big matches that have already been determined. Let's start off with the first matchup. It is for the NXT Women's Championship. Starting off with the challenger. She is looking to become the next NXT Women's Champion. She is the leader of Team Kick. She is Dakota Kai. And Dakota Kai is challenging the reigning and defending NXT Women's Champion. She is the former leader of Stardom's Queen's Quest Doll. She is the genius of the sky. She is Io Shirai. Now, Dakota Kai earned this opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship by defeating Rhea Ripley 2 weeks ago on NXT TV. And this is a golden opportunity for the leader of Team Kick, a chance to win her first singles title in NXT. And for somebody who's been there for 3 years, this is long overdue. But for me, I think NXT dropped the ball with Dakota Kai last year when she turned on Tegan Nox at the Women's War Games matchup at TakeOver War Games last year. And she never got a title shot after that. So for me, she is getting this title shot, yes, but she should have got it a year ago when she was the hottest heel in NXT. There inside you have Io Shirai looking to start her first reign as the NXT Women's Champion. She won the title at TakeOver in your house in that triple threat match against Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. And this is her first title defense, and she's looking to make it a successful one. And if anyone deserved to be the NXT Women's Champion, it was Io Shirai. When the crowd was in NXT, she was the most over with the fans, and she definitely earned and deserved to be the Women's Champion. So, coming from me in this first matchup for the NXT Women's Championship, this one's tough because I like Dakota Kai. I love her theme music. Her theme music is a banger. But coming from me, I'm going to go with the genius of the sky, Io Shirai, to retain the NXT Women's Championship by any means and defeat Dakota Kai. And now the next matchup. It is a 5-man ladder match for the vacant NXT North American Championship. Starting off with the competitors. First, he is the big man from down under. He is Bronson Reed, a.k.a. Thick Boy. Next, he is the former Ring of Honor television champion. He is the Archer of Infamy. He is Damian Priest. Next, you have the former X Division champion. He is the opportunistic Cameron Grimes. And the final 2 competitors will be determined this Wednesday on NXT in a second chance qualifying matchup between the former NXT North American champion Johnny Gargano facing off against the newest sensation in NXT, Ridge Holland, and the second qualifying matchup pitting Finn Balor facing off against the former NXT North American champion, the returning and controversial Velveteen Dream. Now, this matchup came to be after Keith Lee vacated the North American Championship to remain the NXT champion, and William Regal went and made this 5-man ladder match. Now, the last time this title was on the line in a ladder match was NXT TakeOver New Orleans back in 2018, and where Adam Cole became the first ever NXT North American champion. So we already know NXT, when it comes to ladder matches, they always deliver. And knowing this matchup, this one's going to be a banger. Now, you got some interesting people in this ladder match, unlike the one we saw 2 years ago with like Ricochet and Lars Sullivan and Killian Dane. We got some new stars in NXT like Bronson Reed, a.k.a. Thick Boy from Down Under. You got Damian Priest, who I think has the big advantage because of his size. He's coming off his his loss to Finn Balor, so he's looking to rebound and bounce back. You got Cameron Grimes, who has been kind of the bane of Damian Priest's existence in NXT, and he's a very big of an opportunist, so he can be a guy that can sneak his way to get this belt. Then you got these 2 qualifying matches on Wednesday on NXT. Gargano versus Rich Holland, who a lot of people were talking about Rich Holland on Twitter, like saying he's the next big thing. And then you got Finn Balor versus the returning Velveteen Dream, which a lot of people are not happy that he's back, including myself, because they didn't even solve the whole what happened with him and the minors. So the fact that he's back is really uncomfortable, and I don't think he deserves to even be in this match if he wins it. So, coming from me, in this 5-man ladder match for the vacant NXT North American Championship, my 2 picks to win are the Archer of Infamy Damian Priest and the winner of that Finn Balor Velveteen Dream match. And now the next matchup, and this one is a personal one-on-one grudge match on one side. He was a punter for the Indianapolis Colts in the NFL. He is a 2-time Pro Bowler, and he is making his takeover/wrestling debut. He is Pat McAfee. And his opponent is the leader of the Undisputed Era, and he is the former longest-reigning PWG Heavyweight Champion. He's the only man in Ring of Honor's history to hold the Ring of Honor World title 3 times, and he is the former longest reigning NXT champion. And if you know his music, you'll know who I'm talking about, baby. Baby! 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 He is Adam Cole, and that's Adam Cole, baby! Now, this whole thing started on Pat McAfee's radio show when he had Adam Cole on the thing on his show. And Pat McAfee, what he usually does is talk. He talks, thinks he's the end-all be-all in radio personalities, and he was talking about Pat McAfee was talking about Adam Cole's height and saying if it wasn't for the Undisputed Era, you would nowhere be as successful as you are now. And Adam Cole took offense to that, and a lot of Adam Cole fans like myself took offense to that, because who is this Rudy Poo candy ass who's talking, saying that, oh, Adam Cole would be nothing without the Undisputed Era? Like, that is an absolute lie. Because if you watch Adam Cole like I have in Ring of Honor, this dude can do it all without anybody's help. And we all saw that video, Adam Cole saying, "Fuck you, Pat," and stormed off, and you hear Pat McAfee, "Well, fuck you too." But the fact that we're getting this matchup is crazy. And then it escalated last week on NXT when I thought they squashed the beef on Twitter, but it then escalated in the main event of last week's show with Imperium versus Red Dragon, and Adam Cole was at ringside, and Pat McAfee was at the commentator's desk talking trash like he usually does, and then it escalated into a big fight, and then in the end, Pat McAfee punted Adam Cole in the face while his hands were behind him, which is just a cowardly act, and we saw Triple H push the hell out of Pat McAfee out of the NXT arena, and it's been going ever since. Now, for me, if you've been watching WWE Watch Along more than a year ago, we saw Adam Cole always on as the champion, but then we saw Pat McAfee on, and then you can just see Adam Cole's face. Every time Pat McAfee opened his mouth, you can see Cole's face, and I can just think to myself, he's going to punch the living shit out of him if they ever wrestle. And the fact that we're getting this matchup here at a TakeOver is crazy. Pat McAfee's never wrestled in his life. He's not a wrestler. He's a commentator and a former punter for the Indianapolis Colts. That's it. And he thinks he's going to just come into the NXT arena and beat the former longest reigning NXT champion. He must be smoking or drinking something if he thinks he's going to beat the Panama City Playboy. So coming from me in this one-on-one grudge match, if Adam Cole loses this matchup, you can just write off Adam Cole's wrestling career. Might as well kill his character like they did on Being the Elite, because Adam Cole loses to a non-wrestler is kind of a joke. It's pretty much an insulting joke. So coming from me, I'm just hoping Adam Cole beats the holy shit out of Pat McAfee. I'm really hoping. So coming from me, I am going to go with Adam Cole, and that's Adam Cole, baby, to defeat that punter, Pat McAfee, by any means. And now, the main event. It is for the NXT Championship. Starting off with the challenger. He is looking to become the next NXT champion in only his second NXT Takeover match. He is the hottest wrestler in NXT, and he has the sickest entrance in NXT's history. He will be accompanied by his beautiful wife, the beautiful Scarlett Bordeaux. He is the man that says to fall and pray because the end is near, because he is Killer Kross. And Killer Kross is challenging the reigning and defending and only the second African-American NXT champion. He is also the former NXT North American champion. He is the limitless one himself, the big man, Keith Lee. Now, the build-up to this main event matchup has been amazing on NXT. From Killer Kross making a statement by destroying Keith Lee's friend, Donovan Dijakovic. We've seen him just destroy everybody on NXT. And then we saw the signature that spontaneously combusted in Keith Lee's eyes last week on NXT, which was crazy because we haven't seen that kind of fireball trick since the Memphis days with Jerry the King Lawler and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. So that was kind of a cool thing to see in 2020. Now, starting off with Killer Kross first, this is a big opportunity. This is only his second takeover in the company, and he's got a shot at the NXT Championship. Now, we have seen this before. You guys remember when Kevin Owens was here in NXT, he won his first match against Juice Robinson, and then the next pay-per-view, he got a shot at the NXT title and won. So will history repeat itself? Because Killer Kross is the hottest thing in NXT right now. He's got the sickest Saito suplex I've seen in a long time, and he has taken on everybody from Bronson Reed, from Donovan Dijakovic, from some of the jobbers they have over there. Who else? The one that he beat on Wednesday, Danny Burch. So he's coming in hot, and we all know his entrance is quite possibly, easily the best theme in the whole NXT. You can compare that to a lot of great themes back in New Japan with Prince Devitt, but Killer Kross's theme and how he comes out is amazing, no doubt. There is how you have Keith Lee looking to start his first reign as the NXT champion. He won the NXT title as the North American champion at the Great American Bash 1 month ago over then longest reigning champion Adam Cole, and he chose to forfeit the North American title and go on to defend the NXT championship. But this is quite possibly Keith Lee's toughest and stiffest first challenger for his belt, because a lot of people thinking that this is going to be a very short title reign for Keith Lee because Killer Kross is so damn hot right now. So, coming from me, in this monumental main event matchup for the NXT Championship, this one's tough. This is a 51-49 pick, so either I'm going to get this right or I'm going to get this wrong. So this pick is quite possibly one of the toughest picks I've done in NXT TakeOver predictions on the channel. So coming from me, I may get this one wrong, but I am going to go with the limitless one, the big man Keith Lee, to retain the NXT Championship by any means and defeat Killer Kross. And those are my NXT TakeOver 30 2020 predictions. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you have winning the NXT title between Killer Kross and Keith Lee? Who do you have winning that one-on-one grudge match between Pat McAfee and Adam Cole? Who do you have winning the ladder match for the vacated NXT North American Championship? And who do you have winning the women's title between Dakota Kai and Io Shirai? Let me know who you got in the picks down below. And let me know, what is your favorite NXT TakeOver in the past 29 takeovers? For me, my favorite NXT TakeOver match was Nakamura versus Sami Zayn back in Dallas at TakeOver. But let me know what you guys think. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course reply right back to it, because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. And I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you super kick that subscribe button. And I will see you guys later today for my official SummerSlam 2020 predictions, McIntyre Orton 2, and my official first round predictions of the 2020 NBA playoffs. Later days, guys. Stay safe and peace.